Welcome back to Visual Nova. In today's video, I'm going to show you text animations. Drag a composition onto the edit timeline. Now switch to the Fusion page. Here, add a background node and connect it to the Media Out node. Next, change the background color. I'll keep it black but slightly brighter than pure black. Now add a text node and connect it to the background node. Go to the text box and enter your text. I'll type DaVinci Resolve. Select the text and choose a font. I'll use Gotham, but you can use any font you like. You can also change the font family according to your design preference. Now increase the text size. Next, let's animate the text. Go to the transform controls and add keyframes to offset X and Y. Move the playhead to frame 20 and add another keyframe. Now return to the first keyframe and drag the text slightly downward. If we play it back, we now have a simple text animation. Open the spline editor and enable the text node. Click Fit to zoom, select the keyframes and press S. Adjust the handles to smooth the animation just like this. Now close the spline editor and preview the animation. As you can see, the text is animating smoothly. Next, we'll add a motion line to the text. Create another background node and connect it to the previous merge node. Then connect a rectangle node to the background node. In the viewer, create a thin line beside the text. Select the background node and change the line color. I'll use white. Now select the rectangle node and increase the border width amount. To animate the line, set the length value to 0. You'll notice a small dot appearing beside the text. Go to border style and switch it to flat. Now place the playhead at the beginning and add a keyframe to length. Move forward to frame 20 and increase the length value to its maximum. Open the spline editor, select length, and smooth the animation. I'll adjust it like this. Preview the result. I think that looks perfect. Now we'll create a mask so the text stays hidden behind the line during the animation. We already have a rectangle node, so adjust its width and height according to your text. Position it directly below the line so the text remains hidden underneath. Let's preview it once. Everything looks properly aligned. Now select the background node and change the mask color to match the background color so it blends seamlessly. Preview the animation again. Our text animation is almost complete. Next, add another text node and connect it to the previous merge node. You can enter any text according to your design. Position it where the line animation ends. Feel free to choose any font and size you prefer. To animate it, go to the transform controls and set its initial position. Place the playhead where the line animation finishes. Add keyframes to offset X and Y. Move the playhead forward by 10 frames and drag the text below the line. Open the spline editor and smooth the animation just like before. Now preview the result. The text is animating nicely. To keep this text hidden while it's behind the line, we'll add another rectangle mask. Simply copy the previous rectangle node and paste it here. Connect it to the blue mask input of the text node. Adjust the mask position according to the text. Now preview the animation. As you can see, our custom motion text animation is complete. You can continue adding more text elements below the line to make the design even more attractive and detailed. Our first motion text animation style is now ready. Now let's move on to our second text animation style. We'll keep the background color black for this one as well. Add a new background node and connect it to the previous merge node. Now choose a color for this background. You can pick any color that matches your design. I'll go with this color. Next, connect a rectangle node to the background node. For now, I'll roughly adjust the width and height. Now add a text node and connect it to the previous merge node. Select the text node and enter your text. I'll use the same Gotham font for this design. Choose any font family you like and adjust it according to your style. Now increase the text size so it fits nicely inside the background shape. Go back to the rectangle node and fine-tune the width and height to match the text. Next, change the text color. I'll set the text color to black. Now select the rectangle node. Move the playhead to frame 20 and add a keyframe to the width parameter. Then return to the very beginning and set the width value to 0. Open the spline editor and smooth the width animation just like this. Close the spline editor and preview the result. The rectangle animation looks perfect. At this point, I want to change the text color, so I'll switch it to white. If we preview it now, you'll notice that only the rectangle is animating while the text remains static. Let's fix that. Simply take the previous rectangle node and connect it to the blue mask input of the text node. Now take a look. The text is now animating together with the rectangle, and the result feels much more polished. Next, add another text node and connect it to the previous merge node. Enter your text and position it above the highlighted area. Adjust the font and size however you like to match your design style. Now let's animate this text. Go to the transform controls and add keyframes to offset X and Y. Move the playhead forward by 20 frames and drag the text upward using offset Y. Open the spline editor and smooth the animation just like before. Now we'll add another text element below the highlight and animate it using the same technique. I'll fast forward through this step to avoid unnecessary repetition since the process is exactly the same. At this point, both text elements are animated. However, there's one issue. Both texts are appearing over the first highlighted section. Let's fix that. Copy the previous rectangle node and paste it into the flow. Connect each rectangle node to the blue mask input of both text nodes. Then enable invert on both rectangle masks. Now let's animate the opacity of both text layers so they only appear after the first highlighted section opens. I'll fast forward through this part as well because it's very simple and you can easily do it yourself. Let's preview the animation. That looks really good. Now let's add some motion graphics details to the border. Create another background node and connect it to the previous merge node. Then connect a polygon node to the background node. In the viewer, draw a small line shape on the left corner of the highlight just like this. Select the background node and change its color to white. Now select the polygon node and increase the border width amount. As you can see, the line is now visible. Let's animate it. Select the polygon node. Move the playhead to frame 20, set the length value to 0 and add a keyframe. Move the playhead slightly forward and increase the length value to its maximum. Now we need the same line on the right corner of the highlight. Simply copy all the nodes from the first line and paste them into the workflow. Select the polygon node and set the Z rotation to -180 degrees. As you can see, the same line now appears perfectly on the right corner. And there we have it. Our second text animation style is now complete. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed learning these text animations. And now you feel more confident using Fusion for your own projects. If this video helped you, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel for more tutorials like this. And if you have any questions, just drop them in the comments. I'll be happy to help you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.